Alright, so I'm here on NASA's website. Let me try to turn it around, let y'all be able to see it some. Can't get real close, I'm charging my phone. Here on NASA's website though, um, I got what they call a Van Allen belts pulled up, okay? And actually, I'm gonna take my phone off the charger so I can walk around a little better. Get up close so I can see it better so I can read it good for y'all. Alright, the Van Allen belts, alright, I'm gonna read from their site, okay? This is what they're saying. Um, the Van Allen belts are a collection of charged particles gathered and placed by Earth's magnetic field. They can wax and wane in response to incoming energy from the sun, sometimes swelling up enough to expose satellites in low Earth orbit to damaging radiation. All right, so right there, first I'm going to stop. All right, so right here you see that they say that this radiation can sometimes um, be, the satellites can sometimes be exposed to radiation. All right, so why don't you hear about satellites being repaired, or I don't know. So if there is such a thing that there's information on, you can send it to me. But as far as I know, I don't see any of that happening. But anyway, continue reading from their site. The discovery of the drain that acts as a barrier within the belts was made using NASA's Van Allen probes launched in August 2012 to the region. A paper on these results appeared in the November 27, 2014 issue of Nature's magazine. This barrier for the ultra-fast electrons is a remarkable feature of the belts, said Dan Baker, a space scientist. I don't know why I had dentist in my mind. A space scientist at the University of Colorado in Boulder and first author of the paper. We were able to study for the first time because we never had such an accurate measurement of these high energy electrons before. Alright, so you see that these what they're calling Van Allen belts, which I don't believe they're radiation belts at all. Um, that's just what they're calling them, and I just use the term Van Allen belts just to show what to look up on NASA's site and what they're referring to them as. Okay, so right here you see that they sometimes could they say they sometimes could expose the satellites could sometimes possibly be exposed to this radiation. Okay, so how in the world, if satellites could be exposed to this radiation, then how in the world are they claiming that people went to space when these satellites could be damaged? So people are they say that people and radiation don't go good together, but somehow people went to space, so having to go through these so-called Van Allen belts, no, don't think so. Next, let me pull up something else. I'm gonna try to get to a video on YouTube. Give me a moment. Go to YouTube now. See if I can find the video. All right, let me go to search. Put my phone down right quick, people, so I can search it better. Search. All right. I'm hoping I can pull it up. I haven't did a pre-run on here to try to pull it up on over here. So moment. Hopefully I'll have the right video. I won't have to adjust anything. See. I wanna find the right one. So let me see if this is the right one. I'm hoping it is.
Other than the alleged Apollo trips, all other manned spacecraft have stayed below the belts. These belts do not officially begin until an altitude of 1,000 miles is reached. But when one space shuttle crew was brave enough to go nearly 400 miles above the Earth, they started to experience some unusual effects. They reported seeing shooting stars, which were a result of the radiation hitting the retinas of their eyes.
Behind where I landed, landed right back at that crater.
When interviewed, Alan Bean of Apollo 12 initially stated that he had not gone through the belts and did not observe any effects caused by them.
Any ill effects from the Van Allen radiation belts?
No, now I'm not sure we went far enough out to encounter the Van Allen radiation belt. Maybe we did.
When it was pointed out that the flight pattern took him through the belts, he changed his story.
The belts are 1,000 miles to 25,000 miles above the Earth.
We went right out through them.
No effects on your cells?
We didn't even know it. I don't think anybody, well, maybe somebody said you went through the radiation belt, but we didn't feel it inside, and we didn't get any, added radiation.
The space shuttle went to 365 miles a few years ago because I worked in news. I saw CNN. They said that the radiation belts surrounding Earth were more dangerous than previously believed because the astronauts saw shooting stars with their eyes closed just when they got within 600.
Okay. So that I wanted to pull up just so y'all see how their stories aren't fitting together with what NASA's saying. So yeah, this guy to put this video up, and then he had showed this. Then he brings in this video of this astronaut speaking. Well, so-called astronaut rather. So you see the stories ain't lining up, and they say first he's like he wasn't sure that they went through the what they call Van Allen belts or not, and then whenever he gets told about the information on what they call the Van Allen belts, he changes his story. So you see how their stuff isn't matching up. So people's like, we got satellites in space and stuff, and Japan is taking pictures of the Earth like every 10 minutes or something, or a picture of the Earth every 10 minutes. No, because as you can see, we clearly have seen through this video that what NASA is calling the Van Allen belts, which I don't believe, like I said, I don't believe they're belts at all. I don't believe they're radiation belts. What they are calling such, you can't get through, even admitted by NASA, but yet they want you to believe that people or different countries and stuff and different space programs are sending stuff into space. No, don't think so, guys. So it's just a bunch of their stories don't match up, and I guess they're not even keeping up with their stories because they do not seem to be following even their own people's information. So with that, I'm going to end this video.